Boxing King Media in association with Box. So we've got Shah, massive fight for your son. Are you nervous, excited? Describe your emotions to us.
Being nervous is natural, obviously, you know what I mean? Even when he was an amateur, his first fight, you have the nerves, so that's natural for a parent to be. But I'm quite confident. Amir's prepared really well. He's ready for this fight. He looks good. He's sharp. He's to be honest with you, this is one of the best shapes I've seen him in, for a long time. It makes me think that he's like a 25, 26-year-old. That's how good he looks at the moment, Inshallah, come fight night, you'll all see it. He's really improved.
In the past, there's been fights like the Marcus Maidana fight. I feel like there's a similar sort of hype. Not many people thought he'd fight Maidana, and he did. And not many people thought he'd fight Brook, and he's obviously going to do it. So, do you think it'll be a harder fight than the Marcus Maidana fight, or will it be easier?
Well, firstly, Amir never refuses a fight. Never. He never has, and he never will. But unfortunately, it didn't happen before with Brook because of other issues, behind the scenes stuff, But as far as the fights, Amir has never refused any fighter. And it's a tough fight for both guys, don't get me wrong, but his preparation's gone really, really well. He's up for it. That's the main thing. And, like I said earlier, it's like when he was a world champion, early days, age. Obviously I agree with you guys, some of the guys saying, oh, he's old now, this, that, and other. But this fight, he's sort of brought him back out again, and he's brought Brook out again, don't get me wrong, they're both up for it. It's going to be a very, very tough fight for both guys, but inshallah Amir will pull through.
You've been with Amir from day one, from his amateur days. You've been in some big fights in the Olympics, to all the pro games. So from all the fights you've been in, where does this rank, from the amateurs to the pros, where does this rank?
It is one of the top fights, not the top. I'm being honest with you. Kindle fight, in the Olympic Games was brilliant. And then a year after, when he rematched, he beat the guy. He beat the world's best guy, amateur in the world. He beat him. Them guys aren't amateur; they're professionals. Them Cubans are professionals, although they hide behind amateur status. But they train like pros and everything, and they perform like pros. They were the best fights for him. Yeah, Maidana, world champion fights, they were top fights. This is, obviously, it's one of the biggest fights, but it's more of a, what you can say, it's something which had to happen because they both wanted the fight. Unfortunately, before it didn't happen because of other reasons. Not because these guys didn't want the fight, it wasn't that. That was never the case, It's always the politics behind the game.
And obviously, all the things that have happened in the past, where do you think the actual result of the fight, is it going to be a points decision or is it going to be a knockout?
I really do think Amir's inshallah is going to stop him. Amir will stop him around about mid-rounds, 6, 7 rounds maybe, 7 roundish, 8 rounds maximum I think. Amir's power is incredible. His defense has improved a lot as well, But yeah, let Brook say what he wants to say. It's not a problem, you know what I mean? But come fight night, you'll see everything.
I wish you all the best, and it's great to see all your family back together and everyone, enjoying each other's company.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Thank you.
Wish you the best.
All the best.